we're live. Welcome to Wednesday, St. Patty's Day. Somebody pinch me because I don't have on any green. Edition of the SoReal Sports Podcast with your host, the CEO slash owner, SoReal Studios LLC, Lamar SoReal, and my partner in crime all the time, Reggie Walker, who is absent yet again. I don't know what's going on, but hey, we gotta continue with the show. He will be coming back, so don't think that he's gone forever. That's something you would not have to worry about. Never have to worry about. But we got to continue. We have to continue on with the show. Got some good topics for tonight. Got some very good topics for tonight on this Wednesday hump day edition of the SoReal Sports Podcast. A lot of stuff been going on. A lot of things has been going on, but the main thing that's been going on is March Madness. March Madness is here, ladies and gentlemen. Tomorrow will start the March Madness. Hope you got your brackets going. I don't know how many brackets y'all do. I got 2. Normally I do about 10, but probably after this podcast, I do about 8 more so I can get to my 10. Don't wanna stop my consistency, if you know what I mean. Now, if you want to see my bracket, I can show you to you. But this only for the people who watches my YouTube channel, SoReal Studios. Go like, share, subscribe to my channel. I love the amount of subscribers that we have as of right now, which is 68. Yeah, I know it ain't that high. But hey, I love every single person who is subscribed to the channel. Appreciate you. That's love. For real, for real. Now, I'm about to show you my bracket. Now, it's just one bracket. I already made 2. I'm going to show you the one that I'm looking forward to having the best bracket of all. And this is the one right here. So let me share my screen. I'm going to share my screen in a few minutes so I can get that going and show my bracket. All right, I'm ready to share my screen. As you see here, this is my bracket. As the round is 64, you see the West, you see the South. Let's start with the West. On the West, I got Gonzaga winning, of course. Oklahoma winning. Yes, that's the higher seed. 5-12 seeds. Usually it'd be an upset. I don't got it on this one. Give me Creighton. Virginia. I got Virginia winning the game. USC also. Kansas. It's looking good until you get right here. Oregon upset by VCU, Virginia Commonwealth University. Will pull off the upset and beat Oregon. Then I got Iowa. All right, let's move on to the South. Got Baylor, of course, beating Hartford. North Carolina advancing, beating Wisconsin. Got Villanova winning. Also got Purdue. Got Texas Tech winning. So all the higher seeds winning. Arkansas winning. Florida winning. And Ohio State winning. So I have the whole South winning as a higher seed. Let's move on to the East and the Midwest. Let's start with the East. Michigan, of course, number 1 seed winning. LSU. Got LSU winning. Upset. There go my 5-12 upset. Georgetown beating Colorado. Upset. Florida State winning. Got BYU winning. This the huge upset that I mentioned on Monday. Abilene Christian, ACU, will beat Texas in the upset. So give me that one in the upset. Got UConn winning and also got Alabama winning. Let's move on to the Midwest. Midwest, I got Illinois. I got Georgia Tech beating Loyola Chicago. Sorry, sister. What's her name? Sister Ann? I forgot. But she'll just only be around for a short time. And that's just tomorrow or Friday, in which that's when she'll be. Let's move on. Tennessee, got Tennessee winning, got Oklahoma State winning, San Diego State winning, West Virginia winning, upset alert, got Rutgers beating Clemson. Don't at me. Got Houston beating Cleveland State. All right, now that's the round of 64. Let's get to the round of 32 round right quick. Got Gonzaga, Oklahoma. Gonzaga wins. Creighton, upset Virginia. Got Kansas beating USC. Iowa beating VCU. Let's move on to the South. North Carolina in a huge upset, beating Baylor. Baylor getting eliminated in the round of 32 as a #1 seed. But Lamar, I thought you picked Illinois to be the first team to be eliminated. Well, I changed my mind. How about that? I didn't know North Carolina would be facing Baylor in the second round. I should have looked at my stuff early. Hey, that's my apology. So Baylor will be the first team eliminated as a 1 seed. Give me Villanova upset against Purdue. Texas Tech beating Arkansas in the upset. And I got Ohio State beating Florida. Let's go to the East. Michigan will beat LSU. Georgetown moving on also. Another upset against Florida State. Got BYU beating Auburn Christian because that's how far they gonna go. Got Alabama beating UConn. That was a tough one for me. I really wanted to pick UConn, but I'm gonna stick with Alabama. Illinois, Georgia Tech. Now I did want Georgia Tech to beat Illinois, but I changed my mind. I'm going to continue with Illinois. Illinois will move on. I feel like them winning the Big Ten Conference Championship will help them have the momentum going to win. So Baylor be the first team that's a #1 seed eliminated. All right, announced that. Tennessee beating Oklahoma State. Got West Virginia beating San Diego State and Houston beating Rutgers. All right, let's go to the Sweet 16. Gonzaga beating Creighton. Kansas upset against Iowa. Got North Carolina upset against Villanova. Got Ohio State beating Texas Tech. Go Michigan beating Georgetown. Georgetown will be eliminated. Finally, the Cinderella story ends there. Got Alabama beating BYU. Got Illinois beating Tennessee. And I also got West Virginia in an upset against Houston. All right, we're now to the Elite Eight. Got Gonzaga beating Kansas in a good game. Got Ohio State beating North Carolina in a good game. I got Michigan beating Got Alabama beating Michigan. Upset alert. And I also got West Virginia beating Illinois. 2 #1 seeds eliminated in the Elite Eight. So let's go to the Final Four. I got Gonzaga as a 1 seed. The only 1 seed remaining facing Alabama. Gonzaga wins. Got Ohio State taking on West Virginia. A 2 seed versus a 3 seed. Upset alert. West Virginia beats Ohio State. And in the championship game, Gonzaga versus West Virginia. Gonzaga wins it all by 6.75 to 69. Don't copy me. Please don't copy me. Because I want it all. Those are my picks. All right, back to me. Back to my screen. Back to my screen. Now I know you didn't see me throughout that whole process, but hey, you heard. You heard me. So let's get to it. Let's move on to the NFL. NFL, we have a huge free agency that's going on. This is day 3, in which most of the stuff that you heard earlier this month has been official. One, for instance, Jared Goff is a Detroit Lion now, and you have Matthew Stafford, who is a LA Ram. I am so happy about that. I believe in Matthew Stafford. I believe Matthew Stafford would take us further than what Jared Goff has done so far. So be looking forward to what Matthew Stafford would do this coming up season. But I got winners and losers. And these are my winners so far in the free agency. First winner goes to the New England Patriots. What they did in day 1 was incredible. Not saying that it was a, how can I explain this? I'm not saying that it took them to a championship level, but it made them way better than what they were last year. And they were 7-9 last year with the additions of Matthew Judon, Kendrick Bourne, Nelson Aguilar, and they picked up 2 of the top tight ends available in the free agency, and Hunter Henry and Jonnu Smith. Those additions will help that team move on and be a competition, and not only in their division, but in the conference. I got them automatically making the playoffs. Bill Belichick, or Bill Belichick, what I used to call him. I can still call him that because pretty much I still feel like he cheated, and it goes down in his legacy. He cheated. But besides all that, he still got 6 championships. And you can't deny that. You really can't. But overall, I do have the Patriots as a winner so far in the free agency. Second team I got is the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, or Tampa Bay for all the Brady fans. And I know they ain't really picked up nobody new, but them keeping everybody together makes them a winner. They was able to franchise tag Chris Godwin. They also was able to keep Gronk. They was able to keep Demario Davis. They was able to sign what's that boy name? He was on the tip of my tongue. Now I done forgot his name. But you know, the great defensive end that helped them win. Now I'm mad because I done forgot. I done had way too many drinks. It'll be all right. Shaq Barrett. How can I forget that kind of name with how many sacks he normally gets? That's on me. That's my fault. But I got it. I got it now. Shaq Barrett. They were able to sign him, even though he took less. Tom Brady just got that mentality in which it's just crazy that when he takes less, the team takes less. And that's just ridiculous. It's ridiculous. But hey, it equals championships. And you see how many championships he got. He got more rings than any NFL team in the league. It seems like a formula that works. So I can't hate on it. Third team, and I hate to say it. I really hate to say this. The Arizona Cardinals. Arizona Cardinals been making major moves. When they picked up J.J. Watt, they picked up A.J. Green, and they was able to get Rodney Hudson in a trade First of all, what in the hell is what in the hell is the Las Vegas Raiders doing? Rodney Hudson is one of the best centers in the league. In the league. And they basically traded him away for, and they gave him a 7th-round pick also and traded him away for the 3rd. You know how many teams would love to have Rodney right now? Cardinals picked him up. Cardinals was able to find a way to get him, and they did. That what makes them a winner. That's the reason why it makes them a winner. And all I can do is hate on them. Still don't think they can beat us. But hey, they have made some major moves. I ain't gonna say that J.J. Watt will be the old J.J. Watt. Also ain't saying that A.J. Green will be the old A.J. Green. But they both have potential. They both have potential. And that's all that matters. That's all that matters. I just like the fact that the Cardinals are looking at themselves saying, hey, we will last in this division. We're tired of being last in this division. This division is strong. You got the 49ers with Kyle Shanahan, in which he will have a healthy quarterback this year. He will have a healthy roster this year. They're not going anywhere. You got the Seattle Seahawks. You got Russell Wilson, even though Russell Wilson is having trouble with his coach, his GM. They always in the running. They won a division last year. So with that, we got to get better. Then you got the LA Rams. They making major moves. They picked up a Matthew Stafford, a quarterback who has proven himself, just haven't proven himself in the playoffs. But hey, the Lions haven't proven themselves in the playoffs either as an organization. And the Rams feel like they got a better quarterback now, because if not, they wouldn't have traded all those picks and gave away Jared Goff. So the Rams feel like they upgraded. When you got the other teams making moves, Cardinals like, we have to make moves too. And that's exactly what they did. That's why I got them a winner. Let's go to the losers. Losers so far. Number 1 team, Ravens. They losing all their defensive players. They losing all their defensive players. They losing Judon. They lost another defensive end. And also, it's so many wide receivers available. Why they haven't picked any up? They know that's one of their weakest spots on the team. Wide receivers. They haven't picked anybody up. And wide receivers is still available. But yet, they haven't picked anybody up. Now, if they get Galladay, then they'll be all right. But if they don't, it's just scrum pickings, to be honest with you. They ain't gonna have nobody left to pick up that will make an impact as much as Kenny Galladay will. Or Juju. I forgot Juju. Juju Smith-Schuster is still available. They have to make a move. But they haven't right now. Other team, Chicago Bears. So let me get this right. You have Mitchell Trubisky, in which he's not really a scrub. He ain't trash, but he's just not consistent, and he's not the type of player that they need. But yet, you go get Andy Dalton because you couldn't get Russell Wilson. The Seattle Seahawks do not want to trade Russell Wilson right now. And you feel like Andy Dalton is the answer for your team right now over Mitchell Trubisky. Can't be serious. You cannot be serious with that answer, Chicago Bears. Can't be. I feel bad for Allen Robinson. Allen Robinson haven't had a good quarterback that can throw to him his whole career. And it seems like the saga continues. He will still not have a good quarterback to throw to him because the Bears picked up Andy Dalton. So I guess the Bears don't want to win. Last but not least, let's go to them Dallas Cowboys. Cowboys. Who have they got? The only person that I know they got is my team old long snapper in Jake McBride. That's it. And only reason why they got him is because our old kicker, Greg the Legs Zerline, is down there. Also, our old special teams coach, John Fassel, is down there. Now, I know they got Dak in a big contract. Congratulations to Dak on his $40 million contract. I love that fact that he got paid. But what else? Do they think that that's all they need? Is Dak for them to win? Yeah, we'll see about that. We'll see about that because I doubt it. I really do. Those are my losers. Those are my losers. Now let's move on to the NBA. Let's move on to the NBA. Now, I just got through watching my Spurs come back from 20 points down against the Chicago Bulls to pull off the win by 7, 106-99. Appreciate that. Need that win. Love it. But let's talk about teams that needs to make a move before the trade deadline. I got 3 teams. Now, no, my Spurs is not one of them, even though I feel like we need to trade LaMarcus Aldridge instead of him having a buyout. Because we need to get something back from him. We need to get something back for him. Even if we can't get a lot, we need to get something back for him, man. We really do. Hope we're able to. But that's yet to be determined. All right, first team. I got the Boston Celtics. Boston Celtics need a big man. My partner in crime all the time, Reggie Walker, he been preaching this for almost 3-4 years. They need a big man. And no, Tristan Thompson is not a big man. Al Horford is not the big man. You know who is the big man? Andre Drummond. Hassan Whiteside. John Collins. LaMarcus Aldridge. Reggie ain't gonna like that. But anyway, they need a big man. They need a big man. And however they are able to get this big man, they need to find a way to do it. Because that would take them from a Eastern Conference contender to a championship contender. And that's the goal, right? To be a championship contender. Because the worst thing they need to happen is the Brooklyn Nets to go from that huge trade back in the day, back in what, 2011, 2012, in which they traded both Paul Pierce and KG to the Brooklyn Nets, in which they had KG, Paul Pierce, Darren Williams. They had that whole squad. And the Nets gave them so many picks, in which they was able to get a Jaylen Brown, in which they was able to get a Jason Tatum. And for the Nets to win a championship before them, that's looking like that the Nets actually won a trade. Because even giving up all those picks, they still found a way to win a championship before them. And they can make that change once they get a big man. Danny Ainge haven't proven himself to get a big man in a while. Let's see if he can prove it before the trade deadline, which is pretty much a week away. Next team, LA Lakers. Los Angeles Lakers. Something going on with AD, but we have seen this before. AD is injury prone. LeBron James should have seen this coming. LeBron should have seen how injury prone Anthony Davis is, and he been proving himself. He has proven it this year. Even though they saying it's a calf, I believe it's Achilles. Even though they saying it's a calf, he's out 2 more weeks. Now they have been on a tear as of late. LeBron James went back-to-back nights with a triple-double at age 36 because he's gonna brag about it on Instagram or Twitter, whichever one he want to do it on. I'm 36, putting up these numbers. But yet, he knows, that team knows, the whole organization knows that they're not going far without Anthony Davis. And they don't know when he will be able to be back because they're going to reevaluate him after those weeks. And guess what? He got to get back in shape. And how you going to get back in shape this late in the season? That's going to be a struggle. So they need to get another player. I prefer a big man. Marc Gasol has not been proving it that he was the pickup, the addition that they needed. He's been a failure. According to the team, he's been a failure. So the Lakers need to try to get either Whiteside or Drummond. And both of them, they only will be available to get them on a buyout. I don't know about a trade because I feel like the Lakers wouldn't trade enough pieces in order for those teams to accept it. But they had to try it on the buyout. We shall see. Last but not least is the LA Clippers. Yes, both LA teams need to make a trade deadline move. Clippers need to get a guard. I mean a true point guard. I know they got Reggie Jackson. I know they got Patrick Beverly. Both of them ain't true point guards. They're not enough. Now, I know they're good complementary guards. Don't get me wrong. Pat Beverly, he's a hustler. Reggie Jackson, he can get you buckets at some point in time. But they need a true point guard. And there's 2 point guards out there I feel like they need to look at. The first one is Kyle Lowry. Kyle Lowry played with Kawhi Leonard before. They won a championship together. He has proven it. And having Kyle Lowry, Paul George, and Kawhi, if one of them struggle, the other one can come through and help out. And Kyle Lowry is a true point guard to me. Now this one right here, this next one, this is a long-term point guard they need to pick up. That's Lonzo Ball. If you haven't seen him lately, his last name is what he been doing. He balled. He's been balling. Pun intended. He's been balling. When him balling like that, and the way that the Clippers need a point guard, it's a perfect fit. It's a perfect fit. Hopefully they can find a way to get it done. Because if not, they'll be the second best. And plus, there's more teams in the West that are a threat. Even though people don't look at the Utah Jazz, they still number 1. People don't want to look at the Phoenix Suns, they number 2. People don't want to look at the Denver Nuggets. They still in the playoffs. The Blazers can make moves. Matter of fact, I believe, they didn't make a move. But they probably could get LaMarcus Aldridge in a buyout. That's where he's from. That's where he used to play at. Maybe he want to make that reunion. And that will boost him up. CJ McCullough just coming back. It's not an easy task in the West. It has been proven time and time again that it's hard in the West. So they have to make a move. They need to make a move. They got a good team. But if they want to be a championship team, go get Kyle Lowry or Lonzo Ball. All right. Those are my three teams. Now, at this point, it's supposed to be Reggie sick, but he's not here. I guess we can just move on and close this thing out. I hate to do it. I wasn't prepared to do another segment because I'd done my Monday segment. So today, we'll just end the show. Oh, of course, I'm going to play some music before we end it. I know y'all don't want to hear me in silence. Y'all used to the music anyway. We will end the show. Tomorrow, the bracket starts. On tonight, I'm trying to find a way to get my bracket challenge out there. I wanted to do a SoReal Sports podcast challenge, but I don't think I'll be able to get it out in time. And that's on me. It's my apologies. But next year, I definitely have it out there with a grand prize. Don't even have to pay anything for it. Just appreciate your contributions and your participation. I can just start bringing out what I'm gonna have going this coming up month. Well, towards the end of this month and going into next month. I have a couple things that I got working on. Now, I have talked about this last year, but now it's really gonna come into effect in about a couple weeks. I got 2 episodes in which I'm doing. I can't give y'all clear details, but they're coming. Also, I'm gonna have my own news show when I bring out breaking news on what happened in sports. That will be coming out this weekend. Be prepared for that. Also, Friday, Muscle Shirts Friday. We will have muscle shirts. We will bring the muscle shirts back, and we will have them ready for Friday, in which we'll be telling you about our picks for UFC, NBA. That's pretty much it. Because we got our brackets to show proof on college basketball. Hey, we ain't gonna have that many picks. So our show ain't gonna be that long. But hey, stay tuned. I've been working on the Patreon. I haven't been accepted yet. They looking at my page as of now. Once I get accepted, I will announce it on my YouTube channel. I will not announce it on Facebook and Instagram. And hopefully they accept it by at least Saturday so we can get that started. Because I really want to get that started so I can do my live stream on the UFC. Hopefully that will get done by Saturday. If not, we'll have to wait another week. But hey, it's a process. It's a process of doing this. One more thing. I have a game I created. Yes, that's right. I said that. I have a game I created. And I'm trying to get some people to play the game. I just haven't got the people to play it. And once I get the people to play it, I'm going to put it on live stream on Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, and my Patreon. So if you're interested in playing the game, let me know, and I give you my game details and everything. Also, I will be making another game, and the other game that I will be making will be a drinking game, in which we would do online drinking, as long as you're at home, because you gotta drink responsibly. Please drink responsibly. That's what I'm doing. That's why I'm at home. All right. That's it for me. I'll see y'all on Friday, Muscle Shirts Friday. Enjoy yourself. Watch some college basketball. Enjoy the March Madness, because that's one thing it's going to be. It's going to be madness. All right. Y'all be blessed. Time for me to hit the haystack. I'll see y'all later. Holla! You know what it is. That's my cue to go. Blowing big smoke like Lil Wayne.